Are you tired of hearing about all these get-rich-quick schemes that seem to be popping up online? Or maybe you've been thinking about starting your own online business for a while, but you've been overwhelmed by the sheer number of online business options and competition that exist. So if you're wondering which idea will actually work for someone who has little to no experience doing this, then make sure you stick around until the very end. Now, if you're anything like me, I like to personally see proof from people that I'm either watching or listening to that they actually have some meaningful experience in whatever topic they're talking about, especially when it comes to business or finance. Today, I'm talking about 4 business models in particular that have made me millions of dollars over the past decade. The first business option is perfect if you don't have any experience, no fancy tech skills, and very little money to invest. The best part is that it's simple, scalable, proven, and something that you can start today. The second business I'm going to talk about is a great option for people looking for passive or semi-passive forms of income with or without a social following. The third business option is a great long-term business plan. And the fourth and final business is one that allows you to start making money extremely quickly and gives you the option to scale that business over time. So if you're ready to take control of your future and build a business that's going to be with you for the long haul, then let's jump right into it. So for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be breaking these business ideas up into 3 specific categories. The first category is product-based businesses. The second category is content-based business. And the final category is service-based business. So the first business model I'm going to talk about today is starting a print-on-demand business. Now, many of you may know that I started my very own print-on-demand business about 10 years ago and have sold more than $2.5 million worth of product in that time. Now, the best thing about this particular business model is that I have covered it extensively on this YouTube channel. So make sure that you check out my previous videos. They are how-to step-by-step tutorials showing you exactly what I do to see success with my print-on-demand businesses. Now, if you're new to the world of print-on-demand or you need a quick refresher, print-on-demand is just a fancy term in the business industry that essentially means items are made to order. And there are a few different ways that we can accomplish this. So the first way is we can fulfill orders ourselves, which I definitely don't recommend this for beginners. And I personally do not do this myself, even as a seasoned 10-year seller in the space. And the second option is we can have another company manufacture these items for us. In my opinion, this is the fastest and by far the easiest way to scale and see success with your print-on-demand business. So now let's get into a few print-on-demand spaces that you may have heard me talk about so far on my YouTube channel. The first is Merch on Demand. So this is a print-on-demand program offered by Amazon, the biggest sales platform in the entire world. And this program is particularly wonderful because once a customer places an order on the Amazon website, Amazon actually does everything for you. From holding inventory, meaning no upfront cost for you, to printing your item, shipping it, and even handling customer support. It's truly a full service program so that you can simply focus on doing really high quality market research, creating high quality designs or having them created for you, and then listing those designs for sale on the Amazon platform. Now, this program is by application only, and they're getting very picky about who they're accepting into the program nowadays. So I have made an entire dedicated video walking you step by step through the entire application process, and I'll link that video right up above here in case you're interested. So let's head over to the Amazon website and I'm going to show you a few of these Merch on Demand shirts. So for the sake of today's video, I'm just searching funny bowling shirt. And as you can see, all of these shirts, so these 4 shirts in the top row here, are all Merch on Demand shirts. So you can see that their mock-up style is all exactly the same. It's kind of this flat lay mock-up. Okay, let's click on this one. You can see right here, it says Amazon Merch on Demand. So this is just confirming our finding. And then basically as a seller, you have to create a PNG or have a graphic designer create a PNG file. That is what the name of this file right here is called. That is then printed onto the t-shirt when a customer places an order. Then in addition, you'll just have to come up with a brand name. This can be literally anything you want it to be. Typically, all of my t-shirts are under a different brand name just for anonymity's sake. Then you just come up with a title and then some descriptions and bullet points that are shown down here at the bottom. Now, you do have a few different options, of course, when it comes to making your designs. So of course you can make your own designs, or you can hire a graphic designer to have designs made for you. So I have done both of these options. I personally like to use Merch Informer, and I've talked about that plenty of times on my channel. I will link a video up above right here that shows you a step-by-step tutorial for designing a PNG file in Merch Informer itself. Now, the first thing that I really like about this software is that it helps you conduct market research, which we all know is so important, especially as an e-commerce print-on-demand seller. So the key to being a successful print-on-demand seller is determining where demand is and then meeting that demand, or essentially giving people what they want in the market. And once you've established demand and you've decided which design you want to make, you can create that design in a much more simplified software inside of the Merch Informer Studio itself. Then you simply upload your PNG file to the Merch on Demand website. You keyword it using the keywords that Merch Informer has helped you identify as being the most useful. And then your product is now live on the Amazon website where customers can purchase it, and you will then make a royalty. Now, the other option that I also take advantage of is hiring a graphic designer on the Upwork platform. I typically pay anywhere between $4 and $6 per design. So per PNG that I'm having them make me, up to $20 if it's truly like a graphic illustration. So just know that hiring a graphic designer is always an option if your budget allows you to do so. So again, make sure that you check out my complete step-by-step tutorial. I will have that linked down below and also up above right here in the video. The second print-on-demand option is Seller Central. So this is yet another branch of Amazon, but the good part about Seller Central is that it doesn't require any application process. So I sell items here that aren't offered via their Merch on Demand program. So think things like blankets, towels, graphic stickers, all of those things. The only caveat here is that this branch of Amazon does not handle fulfillment. Now, this really is not a big deal, so don't let this deter you. I work with Printful and I have for years, and they act as my third-party fulfillment company. So when a customer places an order on Amazon, that order is automatically sent over to Printful, who then fulfills it without me even having to lift a finger. Again, the nice part about this entire process is that I don't have to hold any inventory. Printful holds all the inventory. They fulfill the orders, they ship them for me, and then all I have to do on Seller Central is handle customer service inquiries. The third print-on-demand option is selling on Etsy. So this is the exact same model as the Seller Central option that we just talked about, just on a different platform. So this is targeted towards Etsy sellers. So I often have different designs made for this platform just because it's a different market. But again, I have my Etsy shops linked with Printful so that when a customer places an order, it's automatically fulfilled and I just have to handle customer support through Etsy. Now, again, as with all print on demand, market research and doing keyword research are very, very important. So for this particular situation, I like to use a software called Sales Samurai. And again, I have tons of videos showing you exactly how I use Sales Samurai on my YouTube channel. And the fourth and final print-on-demand option is selling via KDP. So this is yet another branch of Amazon that, you guessed it by the Kindle name, focuses on selling books. Now, if you aren't an author, don't click off of this video. Give me just a second to explain, because this platform is for all kinds of books. So you can think low content, medium content, or high content. So when you think of a low content book, think of things like journals, notebooks, graph paper, or planners. For medium content books, think about things like word searches or Sudokus, maybe even coloring books. And then, of course, high content books are traditional fiction and nonfiction books that you traditionally think of when you think of reading a long form book. But I'll put up an extensive list of different kinds of books that you can create and sell on the KDP platform. Now, in addition, I wanted to show you what these books will look like when they arrive at your house or your customer's house from the Amazon KDP platform. So here are a few of the big books. You can see these are coloring books. Here's an ABC coloring book. And here is, I don't know, some kind of almost like abstract adult coloring book. And then as you can see, they have all these pages on the inside here. So these are the two options. Also, as you can see, here is, you can see my ring light. They offer a glossy cover and they offer a matte cover. So this is the matte, here's the glossy. And another thing I wanted to show you was the different sizes of books that you could order. So you already saw this large book, but you can also order much smaller books like this one. So this one is a logbook. As you can see, it's a sourdough logbook. I also have a Gym is My Life book, and I have a guest list kind of wedding planner type book. So as you can see, the options truly are endless, and you can make them in whatever size you want, whatever finish you want, and however thick you want the book to be. But all that to say, my favorite book design to create and then publish, and also the most lucrative books that I have put up on the Amazon KDP platform, have been word search books. So I, again, I've made entire videos dedicated to that entire topic, walking you through step by step how to make a word search book. So I will link that up above and in the description box down below. Okay, so if we go back over to Amazon and we just type in word search book, then you can see that many of these are KDP books. So for example, let's just click on this one, 2025. Book of word search. And the giveaway here that it's a KDP book is that you can only see the front cover here and the back cover. You can't see any interior photos. And again, same concept. You just have to create an interior and exterior file, which I walk you through step by step how to do in those videos that I'm going to link in the description box. Add a title, add a description right here. And if you want to, you can add some A+ content like this person has done. I've seen a huge difference when adding A+ content to my listings, so definitely consider doing that. Now, if you've never created a book before, don't let that be overwhelming to you. I personally like to use BookBolt as they make it super simple to create that interior and the exterior covers that I'm talking about. And you can simply download those essentially with the click of a button. Now, I like to use BookBolt to make low and medium content books. And then again, all you have to do is download those files and then upload those directly to KDP for sale. And doing so creates a listing that is essentially live that people can purchase on the Amazon website. And when somebody does make a purchase, again, Amazon fulfills that, ships it, and handles all of the customer support for you. So there are hundreds, if not thousands, of print-on-demand platforms where you can sell your content. But my biggest piece of advice, if you are a beginner to the world of print on demand, is to follow the traffic. And what I mean by that is basically put your items up based on how big of an audience each of these platforms has. Amazon has the largest audience in the entire world, so my advice would be to stick to selling there first and then focus on expanding in the future. And like I said previously, I've made countless tutorials walking you through step by step how to upload to all of these platforms and giving you kind of my personal touch on my decade of experience selling on all of these places. So make sure that you check out those tutorials down below in the description box. They're completely free to watch. But before we get any further into the video, please do me a huge favor and consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Now we're moving on to the second category of online businesses, content-based businesses. The first business that falls under this category is affiliate marketing. There are plenty of affiliate programs, and you may have taken part in one, maybe a referral program or a reward program that actually was functioning as an affiliate program in the past. So for example, if you sign up for a company's offerings, or maybe you make a purchase and then they send you an email saying, thanks for your order, get an additional $25 off or $50 off future orders by referring a friend. So if you've ever seen an offer like this, that is an affiliate offer. So whether you have an audience or not, you can use these referral codes. And when other people use them during a purchase, you'll essentially be paid a commission from that company. So in the past, I've created quite a few affiliate websites, and they are an okay amount of work to get up, or you can hire someone to create them for you. But once they're up and functioning, they are semi-passive, if not fully passive forms of income. So as an example, I just wanted to show you an affiliate website. So to find one, all you have to do is just type in a general search term. So for today's video, I'm just typing in best baby stroller 2025. I'm going to scroll down until I find an affiliate website. So here's one, Baby Gear Lab. I will click on that. And then if you continue to scroll down, you will see all of these links. So if you click on any of these links, these are all affiliate links here. As you scroll down, you can click on these. This is an Amazon affiliate link. This is an affiliate link. This is also an affiliate link. So essentially, if you click on this link, you end up say buying this baby stroller on Amazon. Whoever owns this website will make a small cut of whatever you spend on Amazon. Now, affiliate websites are taking a little bit of a hit with AI technology coming to the forefront. AI can very quickly throw up an affiliate website much faster than any human would be able to, and they're kind of taking over and monopolizing the market. And that's forcing a lot of people with affiliate websites to pivot very quickly. Now, I'm going to show you how they do this. So for example, let's say that you're shopping for a robot vacuum. You head over to YouTube and you type in robot vacuum because you want to see some robot vacuum reviews, obviously because they're an expensive item. So this channel, I actually have watched a few from called Vacuum Wars. And as you can see here, if you expand their description box, you can see every single affiliate code that they have for all of the vacuums that they have reviewed. And if you're completely new to affiliate marketing, don't let this intimidate you. Don't let video and content creation intimidate you. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. Think about a vacuum review. You're not showing anybody's face when you're talking about a robot vacuum. So you can either start your own channel And a lot of these channels, these review channels, gain a following very, very quickly, or you can try to find a much less saturated niche that you can stand out in. And as long as you present the information that you're saying in a way that has some pizzazz, some personality, and is interesting, then you'll likely gain a following in no time at all. Another content-based business is, of course, starting your very own YouTube channel. And you could do this in any number of ways. So you could start a faceless channel to any number of topics, from finance to fitness, even to ASMR. So my advice to you is to find something that you're passionate about, maybe an area where you might consider yourself an authority figure, and just start making videos. And if you want to, you can just start recording on your phone. You don't have to have fancy high-end audio or recording equipment. You can definitely purchase those items down the road once your channel is monetized. Now, I personally love publishing content on YouTube, and the plus side is that you can make money in a multitude of ways on one platform. And those ways include from ad revenue once you're monetized, to sponsorships, digital and physical products, affiliate marketing links, memberships, and courses. And YouTube is really great because you can kind of create this community of like-minded people with similar interests or similar goals, and you can really pinpoint your own corner of the internet where your people that you love to talk to and hang out with are. Now, if you're familiar with YouTube monetization, then you know that this is probably one of the slowest options, at least to start with, in terms of making money online, because you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in order to become monetized and start making money from your YouTube videos. So while YouTube has some of the most potential from this entire list, it's also probably one of the biggest time commitments on this entire list, at least until you become monetized. And typically monetization takes anywhere from a few months to a few years, depending on how consistently you're posting and obviously what kind of content you're focusing on. The final business category is service-based businesses. And that brings us to our fourth and final online business to start as a complete beginner, and that is freelancing. So with freelancing, you're basically trading your time and your services for money, but you can also start making money very quickly, probably the fastest on this entire list. And freelancing is really great because even if you don't have any experience, you can still post a job on Fiverr or on Upwork, and all you need is one person to give you a shot. And if that person likes your work, they will probably leave you a favorable 5-star review, and you'll be off to the races with getting more and more freelance work. Now, when you think of a freelancer, you could really talk about any kind of online work. So I have hired multiple virtual assistants, graphic designers, people to do logo design, animations, video editing, ghostwriting, outlining, formatting, software development, literally anything that you can think of. And the great part about this is that if you find a really serious business owner who honestly just doesn't have enough time in the day and needs to hire out help, then you know that you'll likely have very consistent work for years and years to come. And my biggest advice to you is to essentially use that opportunity of working with other businesses to learn on the job. Because if you're working on somebody's business day in and day out, then you likely know the ins and outs of exactly how they run their business and what their entire business model is. So if you're interested in starting your own business someday, this is a great place to start to see how other businesses are structured. And another great part about freelancing is that it's definitely scalable. So that could mean a few different things. Maybe you start out doing really basic work for clients, but you use that on-the-job knowledge to now offer more complex and therefore more expensive skills. Or maybe you open your own freelancing agency, so think graphic design agency, copyright agency, or even a software development agency, and you manage a team of freelancers. And once you learn some additional skills, maybe you could provide some specialty deliverables, or you could even get to a point where you have a market share of whatever company you're working with. So again, this is the fastest way by far to make money right out of the gate on this entire list. So those are my top 4 online business suggestions to start as a complete beginner, all of which I can personally vouch for, and many of which I actually have step-by-step tutorials showing you how to do on this very YouTube channel. So again, I hope that this video has been helpful. If it was, please do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button so that you never miss another video from me. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. Feel free to follow me on my social channels right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.